GT Class 2 Red Bull Ring. Hello everybody and welcome back to OpenFed Gaming. You're listening to the OpenFed. We are in our semi-pro GT season and we're driving in a GT Class 2 finale round 3 event. We're driving our Ferrari 488 GTE. We're driving it at the Red Bull Ring in Austria. We're doing the Grand Prix circuit. We're doing 3 laps and we're driving a dusk in a rainstorm. We start at 22nd of 22. We moved up, but we lost one and now both positions again. We're back to 22. Now this is a really tough race and I've been trying to preach on some of these races when you start out and the laps are not very long and all the cars are kind of compacted. Try and stay on the outside of any turn that you take, because these cars tend to congregate around the tight end of the turn right to the side and there's no room there. But if you're on the outside, you could possibly get by 1 or 2 cars at every turn, you know, if you're ready for it and you're right up behind that guy. Other than that, the best thing to do is to try and survive through this first lap, because it's pretty chaotic. It's hard to see anything with all the rooster tails that the cars are popping up behind them, making it really difficult to see sometimes when they drive in a group. But that's okay. We try to catch up and stay ahead with the main pack and being in 12th position. We're down the middle of the pack. That's pretty good. Moving up a little bit there, but we are also coming up to the end of our first lap, and that was quick. So, and now that you come around the corner here, you got the straight stretch by the grandstand. There's always a good chance to be able to pass a couple of cars if you're close enough to them, and I got lucky there. Ooh, that one guy ran off the road, or off the track, I guess. It's not the road anymore. So anyhow, as we're doing that, we're trying to get away from them. You got to remember, when it's rainy out, the track is slippery and sometimes you will slide when you go around a corner. You watch the other cars and they're fishtailing sometimes if they throttle up too quickly when they go around a turn. So it does affect the track, and sometimes you overshoot the corner like that there. So you just kind of pull her back so you can stay on the track, and you know you've only got 2 guys left in front of you and they're right there. So there isn't any real need to get excited because we still got about a lap and a half to go. But as we're driving through here, it's becoming clear that it's pretty difficult to pass these guys through these turns here and up here. And the best place is by the grandstand, and then that straight section just when you go past the end of the lap when you take that first turn. I'll let you know when we get there. Anyhow, those are the 2 best places, because these other places, these guys, they're too far ahead of you. You cannot get right up behind them and ready to pass. It's really difficult. So the best thing we can do is wait it out, have a little bit of patience, don't drive off the track too much, because then you're going to lose too much time. And you do want to be close by these guys when you come up to the grandstand here for your last lap, so you can at least pass one of them. You might not be able to get 2, but you can get 1 because you're close enough to them. So now you step on it. And as we're ripping by him, we might have been able to get 2, but you're getting close to that corner and you don't want to overshoot that corner. So you let him go, cut him on the inside, and then see if you can get him on this here straight stretch. This is what I was talking about. Now is the time to get him, because after that, it gets a little bit more difficult. So if we can get ahead of him, and then try and drive a clean race. But I found that in this particular race, these guys are really ripping and they're staying with me pretty good. So I end up being a little bit too wild, and I almost overshot in that corner, you know. And sometimes they push you to that point where they make you drive erratic, and you got to try and balance that and have a little bit of patience. And see, because here again, I didn't take the turn right, almost overshot the corner, went right off the track, but I caught it in time. Anyhow, I don't think we're going to lose this one. We got a 4-second buffer on Liam, so I think we're going to be okay. I really like these races where the rain or the weather really affects it. Sometimes it's kind of cool. So I hope you enjoyed it too, and if you did, that's great. Give us a thumbs up, and hope to see you back here at OpaFed Gaming again real soon. So until the next time, you've been racing with the OpaFed.